Of course, Rotten Tomatoes is back guys way again. 2019, to the critics, is basically, oh, Disney is best, and you cannot criticize Disney. Because you know what? Guess what movie got 100%? Second movie of this year to get 100%, besides Knock Down the House. But then you realize that this movie, Toy Story 4, has the highest score than Godzilla and Alita. A kid's movie is better than Godzilla. Why? The movie is sort of that free. It's about Spork, and it has feminism in it. Of course, it had to have SJW politics in it. Let me see what it says here. Beyond, but you gotta give Forky. We're all Forkies at heart. Not Fork. And the respectful bittersweet that work in likable franchise. Creativity, yeah, talking spork is creative. Yeah, so creative that we have a talking spork. That's so creative now, talking spork. So creative to have a fourth entry instead of making a new idea. Amazing. Of course, the animation is good. Pixar always makes good animation in the movies. Even the worst movies have good animation, like The Good Dinosaur and The Incredibles 2. And it's more focused on enough characters that help define Pixar and telling. But then you give Godzilla a 40 because it's not about what they wanted. So overall, but then they'll give Alita a 60%. Alita is definitely better than Toy Story, okay? Or definitely better than Toy Story. This movie is better than Toy Story 4, okay? And of course, all the Disney fanboys are going to say, you don't have a childhood because you don't want to see Toy Story 4. You don't have it. They don't use the same excuse every single time to guilt you and watching the next cash grab by Disney, okay? The Incredibles 2 got good reviews as well. And all it was a cash grab. There were people who downright hated the second movie. People who downright hated Incredibles 2, Finding Dory. And you know what the critics did? And criticized Disney and Pixar for not making original new ideas. Which Disney bought Pixar, thus so it can continue making sequels. I know and to make more toys for Toy Story. Let's look at Incredibles versus Incredibles 2. The first one has better reviews than the second one. That's all you have to know. More people like the first one than the second one. Even though both of them, in my opinion, are not good. I don't like both of them. Excuse me. The first one has a higher score than the second one. Because the second one is worse than the first one. And that's the truth of it. 84%. The first one has like a 90% or something. Oh, actually, this first one actually has a lower score. But you gotta realize the first one has. How does it have 42 million reviews? So the first one's probably more universally liked than the second one. That's by far. Especially if you go on YouTube. Of course, Toy Story 4 is probably going to deliver a record opening. Because the media, of course, will say, oh my god, and pat Disney on the back because Disney owns half the media anyways. But they'll give anything that's not Disney a bad score. That's not made by Disney a bad score. Because, of course, if it's an animated movie, it has to be made by Disney or it's bad. With a few exceptions, of course. The fact that they gave this 100% and not actual good movies is pretty bad. It's pretty sad because there's a lot of movies that came out over the last month that have gotten bad reviews, but people like them. Like for example, Alita. Alita will probably have still a higher score than Toy Story 4, unless people actually like it. But of course, we can't forget that they're probably giving us good reviews just because it's Disney. Disney makes it, so of course they gotta give it high scores. But of course we can't. We have to still give the movie a chance. Movie is still not out yet. People have to still wait until people still have to wait 7 days for the movie to come out. Um, but let's remember, the Toy Story 4 could be another Last Jedi. It could be another Last Jedi. Rotten Tomatoes could be tricking us again. And of course, all the people are blinded by the hype. Does look at the Man in Black International. No one likes that movie. I'm surprised it still is at 70% because this movie is terrible. This movie is terrible. I actually agree on the critics with this one. This movie is absolutely disgusting. But Toy Story 4 is nothing but a cash grab that's to sell more toys. That's why they had a bunch of new characters. So you can buy more toys of the characters. And Disney even bought Pixar to make more sequels. The sequels don't really have the same heart as the original movies. Let's look at all, and even trying to shove it down your throat. You must buy Toy Story 4. Oh, such a great movie. Oh. But I won't be surprised if the movie breaks records because it's made by, the mouse himself. Of course, people will be angry at me regardless, and I don't really care at this point if people are angry at me because I don't like a sequel that is unnecessary. A series that's going to sort of end as a third one, does like Man in Black International. Unless it's actually setting up for a sequel. Movies like Toy Story 4 and Man in Black International should not exist. And sort of ended at the third entries. And both entries are basically nothing but cash grabs. So what do you think about Toy Story 4 getting 100%? Do you believe that it will be another Last Jedi, or will it actually be a good movie? That's what I want you guys to know, instead of actually calling me an idiot for saying, "Oh, you don't like Disney, grow up." Instead, let's be all civil and let's, of course, give your opinions on the movie. I won't say the bad, but just remember, the last Jedi got a 92% and 44. And just remember, the last Jedi got bad reviews by both fans and critics alike. No, not by critics, by fans. Let's remember, the last Jedi exists. Ghostbusters exists. Let's remember, it could be another The Last Jedi. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and goodbye.